Hey, my people, it's your Popboy. I've been grinding away on CPU versus CPU for both gens. I just love it. That's all there is to it. In fact, almost every night, I literally go to sleep. I literally go to bed with a CPU versus CPU game on the TV. All right, and and then I'm like, when I wake up, I'm all excited, and I get to go through like the final results and the final stats, everything I missed. Good times. Anyway, let's all, reap the benefits of me being, let's just call it special. Okay, right? Yeah, I'll tell you what though, man. All things considered, I really couldn't be happier with the CPU versus CPU results this year. I mean, of course, we know it's never going to be perfect, but we don't get stuck on that here. We make the best. We make it the best it can be with what we have at our disposal. And in my opinion, we've never had more realistic CPU versus CPU gameplay than we do now with these sliders. I mean, of course, we know with 2K23, just overall, the shooting with the CPU, especially the outside shooting, the CPU is just really, really streaky. So, that's just a fact of life. And a lot of factors go into that, but that's okay. That's fine. That's why I'm glad that I do all this. I'm really glad I get a massive sample size when I'm testing, so I know for a fact, I've seen it with my own eyes, that water's gonna find its level. It's all gonna average out to be realistic over time, which is all we can ask for. And when I say realistic, you guys probably heard me say this before. I've always believed that a 2K shooting percentage should be just a little bit higher than a real life shooting percentage, and that's just like in the interest of game flow and fun and overall scoring and just other numbers. We don't need to get into all the math that I do, but yeah, it's all coming out good, man. We're getting a good variety of games this year. Let's get on down to it. So obviously we got 2 sets, one for each gen. It's a lot of numbers. I'm not gonna go through, the whole things in the video, but oh crap, I almost forgot to do game speed. Let's go ahead and do that right now. All right. Let's start with next gen. So the game speed setting that I tested to complement the CPU versus CPU sliders in next gen, I got it at 55. So that's for next gen, and then for current gen, it's very similar, but you can get a little choppy if it gets a little too fast, so you got to balance some things. So I just have it 1 notch lower on current gen, so I got it at 54 for current gen. So 55 next gen, 54 current gen, and yeah, I know, I get really specific, I know. Maybe I overdo it, but I think I'd rather be on this, I'd rather err on that side, being too detailed, but anyway, let's get back to accessing the actual sets. So, first for next gen, I got it up on Xbox next gen, under my tag, it's the Popboy. Alright, so you can search that. Now for current gen, I got them up on PS4. Okay, so next gen, they're up on Xbox. Current gen, they're up on PS4. And for PS4, my tag has an underscore in between there, so it's the underscore Popboy. Alright, so search those and you pull up the CPU versus CPU set. Now, for any other platform, we got the Google Doc. Alright, our trusty old Google Doc. I got the links in the description for you. There's one for each gen. So we're good to go, man. Pop that like button for me. That helps me with everything I'm trying to do here. Really appreciate you guys. Please give me your feedback. If you want to share your CPU versus CPU stats with me, I'd love to see them. Seriously, I'm not just saying that. I will go through them and I will enjoy it. I'm that guy, so whatever it is, bring me anything you got. Because you guys know I'm not just gonna rest on these, even though I love them. I'm gonna continue to test. I'm gonna get super detailed. So if there's anything any area you want me to focus on, let me know. But either way, I'll be on top of any updates we might need. You know, if at any point I can make these better, I'm gonna do it. Of course, so look out for update videos in the future. Make sure you subscribe, hit your notifications on if you haven't yet. Love you guys, man. I hope to see you right back here next time on 2K with the Pap Boy.